It's October 11th, and it is rep number 3. I'm sitting on an angle, and I'm going to ask her a question. Can you eat a treat off my hand? This is contact, and it is the dog making contact. And this is how we started in Treat Retreat, as opposed to me reaching out and touching her. Now, you see some X's on the ground? That's where she traditionally stops. And she's just a wee bit past it, but it's noteworthy. In a second, you're going to see me ask her, do you mind if I scratch my head? Up until now, I've moved my feet, but me scratching my head, she is like, whoa, what are you doing? I immediately stopped the scratching, and I don't really wait for her to stop in the safe zone. I just immediately tossed a treat to her. On that rep, I did not scratch, and she says, no, I feel okay about that. She's able to come in and do her default sit.
You know what?
I'm going to ask her again, how do you feel about me scratching my head? Scratch, scratch, scratch. She moves in and stops just before that shadow line where I had the X's. I also find that if Penny's feeling safe and comfortable, she normally sits. She's not required, but if she's feeling a little unsure, she normally stays in a stand. And we're just kind of folding in these variables. I'm scratch, scratch, scratching. She comes in, and she goes, okay, I feel okay. She's just a wee bit past that shadow line again, so that's really nice. Just want to go back to her eating the treat off my hand. Wait, now I'm scratching again, and she stops. She had a nice soft wag there, too. Just want to go back to eating the treat off my hand. She has to be close enough for me to do that. I would never do that and lure her toward me, just for future reference.
So when you were doing her nails, what is her typical good girl? What's her typical response?
I'm going to ask a new question, and I will be soon putting out my legs.
Get some plain Greek yogurt and put on both.
Noteworthy here as well is I'm having a conversation with you, which is a variable that we want to fold in. This is a lengthy conversation, so that's something that she has to get used to as well.
Whereas we can get her to lie down on her pillow and
move a little forward. Now, if she had a choice, she could have come between my feet, but she does go to the right of my foot, a little bit closer than normal. And I asked her if she could eat a treat off my leg, again making contact. And again, can you eat off my foot? She says yes. And note, I am leaning forward into her space. That is a variable as well. Open a little wider. Now, remember that shadow line, those X's. Pretty well on par, and she is between my feet slightly. Very nice rep.